We are at Roan Mountain State Park in Roan Mountain, Tennessee. And this is the entrance to the campground. This is the camp store, which is closed right now. It's April the 8th, and evidently they don't officially open for the season until April the 15th, I think. So a lot of things are still not open. The bridge here that's closed off goes up to the B section of the campground, which is up on a hill, and there are campers and things that go up there, but the sights are just a little crazy to try to get into them. Definitely don't want to accidentally end up there. You can go over here. The laundry, best I can figure, you have to go through the camp store to get to it. So I guess when it's closed you can't get to the laundry. But laundry is in here. Looks like 2 washers, 2 dryers. All of these sites are water electric. They do not have any full hookup sites. Got your trash dumpsters, recycling, got your dump station over there. You got some fresh water if you need to fill up as you leave. Checkout here is at noon. Check-in's at 4. But if you are coming earlier, we ask them about it. And as long as the person's left out of your site, you can go ahead and move in early. So we got this site 57 is the camp host. And we got site 1 here. Some horseshoes over here. That could be a little noisy. I'm actually going to go the opposite way because we've got some people there trying to park, and I know from experience they do not need any additional stress. So this is site 56, and you can't see it from here, but you might be able to hear it. The river is on the other side of those trees over there. This is site 55. Site 54. This is 53. This is 52. And we'll go over here and just sort of show you what pretty much all these sites are pretty similar as far as amenities, what they have. You've got your water and your electric. They are, I think they're all 50 amp. They've got 50 of a sorry Reese. They have a 50, a 30, and a 20. Our 20 actually didn't work at ours. But a picnic table. I like these picnic tables. They're not real wood, so you don't have to worry about them splintering and things. Each one has a barbecue. Have a fire pit, which is a rock ring. The only thing we don't like about that is there's no grate over the fire pit, so we like to cook over the fire pit a lot. So that kind of makes it a little more difficult for that. But I suppose we could always bring some charcoal and cook in the barbecue. You can see the river's a little ways over through here, although I would say that at times when there's a whole lot of water that you might be a little closer to the river. You can see, you can definitely hear the river from any of these sites through here. And that little playground over there, you get to it across the bridge going up to section B. There's actually a hiking trail, if you can see it here. There's a wooden bridge over there. There's a hiking trail that goes, you can get on it here at the campground. It goes around through there. They actually have part of it closed right now though, because they're doing some upgrades to it, changing some things around, I think. I'm not sure about all these sites, but I know ours was perfectly level. Reese, you running off and leaving me? Yeah, you're running off, leaving me. This is site 51. Really convenient to the bathhouse there. This is 50. Most of these sites look like they would be pretty shady in the summer. This is 49. This is a handicap site. And that is the bathhouse down there. It's pretty nice. It's a little older and things, but it was very clean. This is 48. This is 47. There's pretty good spacing in between these sites. I think this is our site here, site 46. We haven't had anybody in this site beside of us here, but I think if they were, you know, the back of their camper is going to be really close to our fire pit, but it's not a huge big deal. I've definitely been to places where it's a lot closer. This is site 45. And this site is 44. I definitely would not recommend this site unless you have something tiny like this cute little guy here. This little Shasta. There's actually several of these little retro campers here right now, and I think they're neat. And you definitely have a good view of the river there from that side though. This is 43. Hello.
Hi.
This is site 42. And this is 41. They definitely have a nice view of the river over there. And this is site 40. See, there's another one of the little retros, a little zipper. They're so cute. So tiny. This is 39. This is actually the last one of the river sites, because when you go on down, beyond here are the tent camping sites. Looks like they've done some digging something. Got a bunch of trees fall around here. They probably had some of the same storms we've had, but definitely, if I was in one of these sites, I'd probably have some chairs brought down here and just sit and watch the river. Reese says she would be in the river, wouldn't you? So that's what I want to do, and Mom won't let me. And this site right here know what site this is. I'm not sure what they were thinking with the barbecue grill, but it's like for giants. So if you're super tall and you want to use the barbecue grill, that's a great site. Which, what is this, 40? So site 40 is for giants. And go down here and show you one of the tent camping sites in case anybody wants to tent camp, because they're all very similar. So they have this very free to park here. Huge area. You have water. I don't know if all of them have water. This one has water though. There's a barbecue grill, lantern hook, fire pit. There's a pad there for your tent. Giant concrete picnic table. If I was tent camping, this would probably be one of the sites I'd want, because look at that view. That's really nice. I love to listen to the water. So it's nice. I do not want to be tent camping this weekend because it's quite cold. It was actually snowing a little bit earlier today, and it's supposed to snow tonight and tomorrow. But then in a couple days after that, it's supposed to be up in the 70s, so. They do have Wi-Fi here, and actually works really well, surprisingly. At least it works well at our campsite. So yeah, so down that way, this makes a big loop where the tent camping, the group camping is down that way. Don't take your camper down that way because you may not get out of there. This site 18 is a really long site, so that would work really well for a really long rig if you can get in there. Some of the sites are really long, but you've got a lot of obstacles sometimes to get around. That's 17. That's the other little retro. It's just cute. I'm not really digging that fire pit because you're going to be like falling out of your chair if you're sitting around it, but. And then these are the sites on the whole opposite side. This is 16. So this is site number 16. You do have the tent camping right over to your the left over there. This is site. This would have been better if I'd went the other way, but 15. And this is site 14. So this should be site 12, I think. Let's go up here, double check, make sure that's what this is. Even on our one, nope, this is 13. Okay, so they zigzag around. I thought all the even were on one side and not on the other, but they're not on this side. If you have one of these, so this side, there's your water, electric over there, picnic table. I guess you could move that, or weigh a ton though. Your barbecue, your fire pit. There's a little creek, a little stream over here. So you do technically have some water over here. So is this 12? So this is 12. And then you have site here, which is site 11, also close to the bathhouse. One thing about the bathhouse, there's not actually a really good way to get to it. You're kind of always going through someone's campsite to get there, because we did figure that out. But it is really clean. We had, in the women's had 2 or 3 toilets. There are 2 showers. This is actually a pull-through site. It's the only pull-through site they have. So it's a little cramped over in the patio area, but if you don't want to back in, site number 9 is pull-through site. The showers were clean. They have a little separate changing area in them. This is site number 8. Okay, this was site number 7 here. Kinda don't like it because you got all that electrical stuff over there. So that probably would not go on my list of ones to pick. This is site number 6, and I'm not sure why their sign's turned around the opposite way. Makes it easier for me. So that's site 6. This is site 5. And this would be site 4. So this would be site 3, 2, 'and we're back up here to the entrance. This is site number 1. We got here yesterday, so we've only been here one night, but we enjoy it. There's not been a whole lot of people here. Actually, quite a few. There were several that left. There's been a few that have come in today. We like it. Usually we've looked at booking here for like the last 3 years, and it's usually booked up. So when the weather warms up a little bit more, it will be packed in here. But we like it. There's lots of hiking trails. There's quite a few you can get on right from the campground. It's nice and shaded. There's water. There's a lot of other hiking trails you can get on just to drive a little bit. You can actually hike some on the Appalachian Trail, which is close to here too. But that is our tour. Reese, you have anything to say? I want to go play in the creek, Mom. Come on. Yeah, I don't think so.